My administration helped broker immediate ceasefire in India and Pakistan.
That was US President Donald Trump on May 10th, claiming to have helped broker a ceasefire between India and Pakistan after Operation Sindoor.
अपनी जवाबी कार्रवाई को अभी सिर्फ स्थगित किया है.
And that was Prime Minister Narendra Modi a couple of days later, stressing that what had happened was just a suspension of military operations. In all its official communication, India has purposefully avoided using the term ceasefire. Because in geopolitics, the words of war used to mark a pause in fighting matter. Let's break them down. Truce. A truce is an informal, short-term pause, often for evacuating the wounded, exchanging prisoners, or delivering aid. The most famous example of this is the 1914 Christmas truce during World War I, when soldiers briefly stopped the firing to celebrate the festival. Ceasefire. A more formal halt in fighting, a ceasefire usually follows negotiations over specific terms and conditions. The line of control that separates India and parts of Kashmir occupied by Pakistan is the result of such a ceasefire brokered by international powers in 1949. More recently, we saw a ceasefire in the Gaza war, only for it to be broken after Israel accused Hamas of violating the terms and conditions of the agreement. Armistice. A precursor to the end of a war. An armistice is basically an agreement by two warring sides to stop fighting and work towards peace. Fun fact, South Korea and North Korea technically are still at war since the 1953 armistice they signed never led to a peace treaty. The most binding and final of war-ending documents, the 1919 Treaty of Versailles, is a prime example. Signed between the Allies and Germany, it brought an end to World War I. And then there's surrender. Remember this image from 1971? The man holding the pen is Lieutenant General A.A.K. Niazi, signing the instrument of surrender after Pakistan was defeated by India in the Bangladesh Liberation War. Like a peace treaty, a surrender also marks the end of a war, just one side is holding up the proverbial white flag.